So the latest Sony WF-1000XM5 versus the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, comparing it against the Bose Quietcomfort 2. These two are the high caliber hitters when it comes to active noise cancellation earbuds. So if you're in the market for one, in this video, we're gonna go ahead and run through a series of tests I conducted, talk about specs, overall performance, and make sure you have over-the-ear headphones, as you will be hearing the sound quality that each of these three earbuds can deliver to find out which one is the one that's worthy to be placed in your ear. So let's start off with the price point. Bose, as well as the Sonys, these are not cheap, as Bose retail for $299, but at the time making this video, you can actually find the Bose for around $250. The Sonys, since they're still brand new, expect them to go on sale sometime during the holidays. And the AirPods Pro, they retail for $250, but you could easily find them floating around $200, because right now Amazon actually has them for $199. Now the XM4s are many people's favorite earbuds, all due to the fact that it has a unique design, but a complaint that many users, myself included, had is we didn't really like the sharp edges because these were a little bit bulky and they sticked out a little bit too much. But nowadays, whenever you put both of them on, you notice they're much more curvier and smoother than ever before, because now they actually sit flush and they're extremely comfortable, especially when you compare it against the previous generation. Yeah, these stick out a lot, but nowhere near compared to the Quietcomfort 2 from Bose, because although these do have the built-in wing design, which means these are easily more likely to stay on your ear if you're working out, these stick out a lot. And then of course, let us not forget the AirPods, which is weird stem design that now somehow became an iconic look. It seriously is a draw between comfort, because the AirPods Pro 2nd generation are as comfortable as the XM5s, but memory foam tips are still included with the XM5, which in my opinion are much more superior than the silicone ones, because these, since you place them in, they're gonna fit and form around your ear canal, giving you the best seal possible to enhance active noise cancellation and not allowing any sound leakage from leaking in. Now all these devices cases are magnetic, and when the lid is open, they're gonna have a hard time falling off because the magnets are that strong. It's just unfortunate that the Bose, for being a $300 pair earbuds, these do not feature wireless charging capability. You have to charge it all the time via the USB-C port down here. The XM5s and the AirPods support wireless charging support. The AirPods, unfortunately, are using lightning to charge, but again, wireless charging kind of resolves that, and the AirPods are the only one to actually support to be charged with the Apple Watch charger. So if you have one of these, pretty convenient having this to charge your AirPods, and these do support MagSafe as well. XM5's standard wireless charging, but again, not bad. At least we have that option. In terms of the hardware specs, all these feature Bluetooth 5.3, so they are using the latest Bluetooth, but overall battery life goes to the AirPods Pro because the case entirely can give your earbuds 30 hours of audio playback time. Now, talking about the Bose, comparing it against the ultimate earbud comparison that I made a couple weeks ago, which you can go ahead and watch right there. The Bose came in first place for being the #1 active noise cancellation earbuds, as I was able to outperform even in the most loudest situation, all thanks to the fact that this actually is the only one that actually has the most microphones, as the Bose Quietcomfort 2 has a total of 8, which works significantly well when it comes to blocking background sound. So each earbud performs differently depending on the frequency and the environment. So the first test I conducted was in the streets. In first place was actually the Bose, because the room measured a maximum decibel level of 84 decibels, and the Bose was able to block up to 67.8 decibels. And in second place was the XM5s with an impressive 73.2 decibels, and in third place was the AirPods. Feel free to pause the chart if you want to see how other competitors perform, as well as the previous successor, the XM4s. Now, the next test was the sound of you being inside an airplane while the airplane is taking off, due to the fact that that's the most highest strain test for active noise cancellations to try to block as much sound as possible. And in first place was the Bose, second place was actually the AirPods Pros, and in third place was the XM5s. The standard cafe shop, in first place was the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. Seems like the AirPods are more designed to block out cafe type of sounds, because they actually beat the Bose. Second place was the Bose, and third place was the XM5s. And in the pink noise test, which is what sound engineers use to tune and tweak active noise cancellations. To no surprise, the Bose took first place because this is what they use, engineered the Bose, and in second place was the XM5s, and last place was the AirPods, which proved to us that AirPods are more tweaked for cafeteria-like environments. Those are the decibels that the AirPods Pros actually do perform really well, and Bose loud traffic and everything else, the XM5s, so not bad. And then in terms of ambient mode, was max ambient enabled on all these three earbuds. Here are the results. Can you hear me clearly while the earbuds are in ambient mode as I'm speaking in a normal conversation tone? Can you hear me clearly as I'm speaking in a normal conversation tone while the earbuds are in ambient mode? Can you hear me clearly while the earbuds are in ambient mode as I'm speaking in a normal conversation tone? In first place, I have to give it to the Bose. I don't know, in my opinion, it sounds more natural listening to my voice. It was ambient mode enabled on the Bose. And then in second place, I have to give it to the AirPods. Although it's noticeable that they are using some type of software to enhance vocals, I can understand myself clear in normal environments with the AirPods Pro 2nd generation compared to the Sony's XM5. But don't get me wrong, the Sony XM5 easily performed above average. But please feel free to comment down below which one do you think sound better for the ambient noise while listening to vocals. Now, although active noise cancellation earbuds are a great way to give yourself some privacy by making people not approach you, anti-social earbuds, I guess I'll call these things, but there's no better way to protect your identity than by using today's video sponsor. Have you ever Googled yourself and been shocked to see your personal information exposed in one of those public listing sites? Do a quick Google search of your name, email address, or phone number, and you'll see it right there, and those people search sites will show up. It's alarming, isn't it? Data brokers are making a fortune selling your information to robocallers, scammers, or others who just want to learn more about you and where you live. But I'm excited to introduce to you Aura, today's video sponsor. Aura can identify these data brokers that are exposing your information and will submit an opt-out request on your behalf. Aura makes it super easy to protect yourself and your family from those online threats you can't see. With Aura, you can get everything you need in one single place. Antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more, all at one affordable price. Aura found my information on the dark web, and because of this, I was able to remove it and opt out from those scammy data brokers. Let Aura do all the hard work and keep your information safe from online so you can focus on other tasks with a peace of mind. Try Aura for free for 2 weeks using my links in the description or on the screen, so you can also take advantage of this. Don't let others profit off your private information. Go to aurora.com and start your 2 weeks free trial today. Now for the final test, here's a sound clip of all three of these earbuds attached to a stereo lavalier mic with the EQ levels all set to default. Here's how they sound like with each earbud.
Make the ground shake.
So honestly, in my opinion, the Sonys actually do have a nice bass kick at the beginning. Overall, I think the Bose actually does sound the best in terms of everyday genre songs. And then in last place, I have to give it to the AirPods. Even though the AirPods don't sound bad, they are easily above average, but it doesn't feel as rich and alive compared to the Bose and the Sonys in terms of overall sound quality. Of course, you can always enhance them with the EQ settings, but with that test alone, you should be able to identify how they generally perform. But even though we conducted this test, it's the AirPods Pros that are the only one that actually support Dolby Atmos and spatial audio and take advantage of your iOS features. So if you already live in the Apple ecosystem, although the Bose and the Sonys can actually connect to two devices at once, they both cannot play sound with those two devices at once. That's the only catch. They can only stay connected to two devices at once, but if both devices are playing sound, it doesn't work that way. You can only select one device to listen sound through at a single time. AirPods Pro, even though they don't have that connect to two devices at once feature, if you live in the Apple ecosystem, connecting these to one device to the other, it's extremely easy and works flawlessly without you having to tap on any settings. In addition to that, the AirPods Pro 2nd generation are the only one that has an advanced smart case, because these actually do feature a speaker which allows you to actually receive feedback when your device is charging, and they also take advantage of the Apple Find My capabilities, because just like AirTags, if you misplaced your case, you can actually track them while playing sound, and your phone will give you feedback as you get closer. None of these two cases have that capability. Then the case itself is also water resistant. The Sony nor the Bose are not. So Apple gets that point in terms of unique hardware features. But a feature that the Sonys do have that the AirPods also share is the Sonys actually can announce your notifications, messages, while you're working out at a gym, as an example. Thanks to some third-party apps that's compatible with Sony, like autoplay, allows you to actually receive and hear all your notifications that you receive if your phone is in your pocket while you're working out. The Bose unfortunately do not feature this. And from my general experience with all three of these earbuds, the AirPods Pros and the Sonys are less likely to experience any bugs or issues. Meanwhile, with the Bose, there are times where I do have to troubleshoot them. So just be aware. Even though these do perform extremely well with the active noise cancellation as well as the ambient mode and deliver a nice sounding experience for audiophiles, these do tend to have a little bit more bugs, especially on iOS. But when it comes to overall customization, the Sony hands down has the most customization abilities that you could adjust compared to the Bose and the AirPods, because you could even adjust the ambient noise, as well as you could control what the ambient noise can block. So you can actually allow voices to sound clearer when ambient mode is enabled, but exclude background sound like city traffic and etc. So more customization on the Sony. All in all, comparing all three of these earbuds, they're all fantastic. The best active noise cancellation as well as transparency mode is the Bose, hands down. But with the most customization capabilities, hands down has to be the Sony's. And for all-purpose users who are not too tech savvy and just want a device that works and connects while still delivering the best overall sound quality as well as audio experience like spatial audio, the AirPods Pros, in my opinion, wins hands down. So in other words, if you want something that works, AirPods Pros, they take advantage of future features. But if you are somewhat of an audiophile or you're looking for something a little bit different than AirPods, Sony's wins hands down. But if you find yourself traveling a lot in public transportations, the Bose definitely is the winner for those type of users. Just be warned, you may experience some bugs here. These ones are solid. These ones, you're less likely to experience bugs, especially if you already live in the Apple ecosystem. So I'm unable to give you a clear answer, but hopefully based off the information I was able to tell you, you can make the decision yourself on which one of these earbuds is truly the best one for you. And if you do have a habit of misplacing your earbuds, I highly recommend going with the second generation AirPods Pro, thanks to that Find My capability. So that's another thing to also consider. If you're looking to pick one of these up for the best prices, be sure to use the affiliate links in the description down below, as they'll always automatically be updated to the latest deal and sale that's going on. So be sure to check on those links. Now, if you found this video informative and useful, make sure you are subscribed. If you want to see a comparison between an earbud that we haven't yet featured, feel free to comment down below so I can update it in the upcoming comparison video, where I compare all the flagship earbuds with active noise cancellation against one another, so you have a general understanding where each of them stand and where one outperforms the other. So for the ultimate earbud comparison test, make sure to check out that video and wait for the upcoming feature update that's coming out very soon featuring the XM5s. Thanks so much for watching.